Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Hanover Olds pregame show. Hanover Oldsmobile at Route 663 in Swamp Pike. Test drive a newer used Oldsmobile over there. Their deals can't be beat. Hi, everybody. Mark Pollock here along with Dave Ridenauer, and welcome to Norristown Area Senior High School for the District 1 Championship between the Pottstown Trojans and the Great Valley Patriots. Dave, two teams that have seen each other 3 times. Let's talk first about Great Valley. What do you consider their strengths and weaknesses?
Well, obviously, you start with their main man, Grant Burgess. Guy comes in there 6'8". He can play the game. He has a nice soft touch around the basket. You do not want to get him in a foul shooting contest. You don't want to hack him and get him on the line because he's about a 90% foul shooter. Then you look at his supporting cast, and I think Reggie Moran is the key because he's the one guy who's the athlete who can a little bit, and he also gets some offensive and defensive rebounds. So he's a sneaky kind of player who does a lot of good things for Great Valley. And then you have Mark Cola, who's the point guard, the guy who runs the show. He's a really guy that makes him go, and he'll stick that three-pointer every now and again.
One thing on Tuesday night's game, we talked a little bit about Pottstown weaknesses, and you seem to think if they had a weakness, it was the outside shooting. Well,
that's what hurt them. The loss against Great Valley this year is Great Valley was able to stop the fast break. They were able to get back and play a good solid 2-3, and Pottstown couldn't make any shots from the outside. So that's really the key to beating Pottstown is stopping that break, getting back defensively, setting up that zone, and making Aaron and Reddick and Smith knock them in from the outside.
First time these two teams played at Pottstown just ran their normal game, and they beat them by 20-some points. Second time down at Great Valley, it went down to the wire, last 2 or 3 minutes. In the championship game that you saw here on PCTV for the Pac-10, it went down to the last 2 or 3 minutes. Dave, what's your prognosis for tonight?
Well, I don't know. This is the kind of game that could be very close, where Pottstown, if they get on a roll, could win by 20 points. I don't think you're going to see a game where it's going to be one or the other. I think it's going to be Pottstown wins by 20, or it's going to be a nail-biter like we saw in the Pac-10 championship. If Pottstown can get out on the break, they do the things they have to do, hit some outside shots, and then free up Dale underneath, it could be a long night for Great Valley. On the other hand, if they have problems with Burgess, if he gets off his game offensively right away, they start hacking him, they get in foul trouble, like Dale had 4 fouls down in Great Valley when they lost. It could be a long evening, and Great Valley could go down to the wire.
Any way you look at it, folks, it shapes up to be a classic. Pottstown and Great Valley for the District 1 Championship. We'll be back with the opening tap-off in just a moment.
For more than 60 years, my family's been selling Chryslers right here in Pottstown. We've made a lot of people happy and satisfied with good deals and great service.
The 1991 Dodge trucks are here ready to roll, and Dick Ludwig has priced everyone to sell in a hurry. So if you're looking for a new truck, Ludwig's great deals will make you happy.
Come see us at Ludwig Motors. I guarantee we'll make you happy too.
Everything you need to make great homemade beer is right here at Brouhaha. It's like magic. Take a few ingredients, blend them together just the right way, and in a few weeks, you've got great tasting beer. We also have a large selection of beautiful hand-painted steins. A terrific way to make your own beer taste better. If you need just the right accessory for your bar or den, we have what you're looking for. Brouhaha, 217 High Street in Pottstown, a store like no other.
Not everyone can go to school to get information about their medication. Professional Pharmacy makes it easy to get the facts. We have a user-friendly computer and printout system that advises you about your medication, its usage, and potential side effects. When you purchase medical equipment, our trained staff will instruct you thoroughly, making sure you're comfortable before taking anything home. Professional Pharmacy. When it's important, you know the facts. 920 North Charlotte Street, Pottstown.
Hanover Oldsmobile introduces the new way of driving for the 90s, Calais. The Calais Coupe, equipped with standard features considered luxuries by other manufacturers. All from your Oldsmobile dealer for the 90s, Hanover Oldsmobile, Route 663 in Swamp Pike, Gilbertsville.
Here they come, tough Laredo light truck tires from Uniroyal. with a deep, wide tread design that gets you there and back. Laredo light truck tires are made to take it on the road or off. If you drive a pickup, van, or 4x4, Laredo is your kind of tire.
Hi, I'm Dick Hatfield. Hatfield and Shaner at High and Moser Road has been Pottstown's tire dealer since 1936, and we'd like to add you to our long list of satisfied customers. We supply all types of passenger and truck tires and carry a full line of mower and trailer tires. Stop in and see me for competitive prices and great tire service.
At Ice House Deli, we have all kinds of combinations. Now, we have another one. Get a pizza and stromboli for only $11.50. By ordering the combo, you'll save over $3. Don't forget, we also have a fast and convenient delivery service. Ice House Deli. Delicious food at reasonable prices. King and Manatawny Streets, Pottstown.
Welcome, everyone. The PIAA playoffs, the District 1 championship from Norristown Area Senior High School, Great Valley in Pottstown. Thank you for being with us. And in just a moment, we're going to have the starting lineup. And we've got quite a contingent behind us, David, that I think we're going to be hearing all night from Great Valley. They came out en masse tonight.
Looks like they rode about 3 or 4 student buses, and they're all fired up. An amazing thing about this game, Mark, it's not only the 4th time these two teams have played, this is the 4th straight year that Pottstown's been in the district finals.
And right now the public address announcer is telling the Great Valley fans to calm down a little bit, or giving them a warning. Here's our vantage point. We're right here, and you know it's a championship game, Dave, because McNichol's here. Tom McNichol from the Mercury's here. And we're about to have the starting lineups in just a second. And Pottstown being the #1 seed, David, I assume they will be the home game tonight. They will be in their traveling blue, Great Valley in white. Wouldn't you know it? Pottstown's the visitor. I suppose that was the toss of the coin.
Yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with seedings or anything. I just think, as you mentioned.
Okay, here's the big guy, Del Savage, and he's hurting a little bit, David.
Well, he has a little tender foot. I think he has a bruise. He's been skying so much lately. He came down pretty hard on his heel and kind of jammed his heel a little bit, but I think he'll be all right. He'll be able to tough this one out.
Aaron Beasley. Now being introduced, Antoine Smith.
3 all Pac-10 selections right there, Beasley, Savage, and Smith.
There's Eric Reddick. And Dave Allman rounds out the starting 5 for the Trojans under head coach Kenny Davis, assistants Bennett and Missimer. Now for Great Valley, and there's the Great Valley contingent fan up there. They're quite boisterous too. Here's Steve Faust.
Great Valley needs a big game out of him tonight.
Chuck Chiquino, 33, will play forward, and here is probably the best player all around in the Pac-10, Grant Burgess.
Well, you get some argument from the Pottstown fans. You know, Del Savage, Aaron Beasley, and Grant Burgess are probably the 3 marquee names.
You get Reggie Moran in there, and Mark Cola. That rounds out the top 5 there for Great Valley under head coach Paul Jerome,
who's done a great job this year, Mark. I don't know if he gets enough credit. He's really whipped his team into shape, and they've just done a nice job doing everything he's asked them to do all year.
And in just a moment, it looks like we're going to have our national anthem. Here's the national anthem. capacity crowd at Norristown Area Senior High School for the District 1 Championship. Mark Pollock along with Dave Ridenauer. Hope you enjoy all our action tonight. And stick with us as we follow the Trojans into the state playoffs next week.
And that'll start on Monday, Mark.
Phil Atwood, Phil Atwood, the one in the middle. Tom McLean on the left, and Mike Plunkett on the right are our three officials tonight, and we're ready to go. Savage and Burgess. Should be a classic matchup tonight. Savage wins the tap. Beasley knocks it, but Faust is there. So Owen J. Great Valley will have first crack on the offense.
Starting out in the man. This is what they like to start out early with. Get their defense active, moving their feet a little bit. Then they'll drop back into 3-2 zone a little bit later on in the quarter.
Beasley guarding Faust. Chiquino makes his move, loses the handle. He's on the line.
Big turnover, first time down the floor for Great Valley. Chuck Chiquino, a role player. I don't know if Coach Jerome wants him making that move or not. Grant Burgess did not touch the ball in that first possession for Great Valley.
Reddick in the corner.
2-3 zone, skip pass over here to Antoine.
Beasley outside. Smith puts the move on. Gets down low, feeds Allman.
Nice look inside. Nice interior pass from Antoine. Again, when he has the ball or Aaron has the ball, you better have your eyes open because you're going to get it. There's a good matchup for you right there. Number 32, Antoine Smith, on number 30, Reggie Morant. That's a nice matchup. We can keep our eye on that one, Mark.
Fast under pressure now to Morant. Reggie is quick. Looking for Burgess, and he's being fronted right now by Allman. Chiquino underneath, throws one up and hits it.
Nice shot by Chiquino. Did a nice job of catching the ball in heavy traffic there and put it in.
Looking for Savage, and he loses the handle. Kenny Davis.
I don't know what that means, do you? I don't know what that expression is.
Well, it's early. He's going to sit back and watch just like you and me.
Great Valley likes to run a little three-man weave out front in a man situation.
Burgess got by Allman. A nice arc over Savage.
That's why he's going Division I ball right there. He can play. He loves the baseline.
Beasley driving, loose ball. Cola comes up with it.
Great Valley right now playing very, very aggressive at the defensive end.
Cola guarded by Reddick.
See, here's their three-man weave out front. They run a three-guard set with Faust, Morant, and Cola out front. Antoine thought he picked him clean, but referee Tommy McLean was right on the call.
Yeah, there's no sweater tonight on Paul Jerome.
Oh, this is not only a game between the players. The coaches have something going on, too. This is GQ, Kenny Davis versus Paul Jerome. They got the spit shine shoes. They got the whole bit tonight.
The suspenders will make him look sharp. A little over a minute played. Great Valley's up by 2. Now they're up by 4 as Cola hits it.
Well, this is the same way Pottstown started out the other night against Interborough.
Got it to Savage. 3-point attempt. And Beasley hits it.
Big shot by Aaron. If Aaron can knock those in, and if Antoine can hit some outside shots, that'll open up the passing lanes interiorly for Del Savage underneath.
Morant going on Smith. Top of the key, gets it over to Faust. Just inside the line. Nope, they gave him 3. Did they give him 3? Yes, they did. No, they gave him 2, David.
Yeah.
Allman does not get the bounce. Knocked out of bounds.
Well, again, Antoine made good penetration and foul Allman. Allman's got to knock that shot in. I think he should use the glass in that situation.
Down to Chiquino. He didn't have the handle. It wasn't a walk. Morant from the foul line. No good. Smith wants a run.
Great Valley's doing a nice job of getting back. This is what they did down at Great Valley when they were able to knock off Pottstown to stop that big streak at 49.
Smith, 3-point attempt. Bingo.
Now that's only 2, Mark. He had his foot on the line. When Antoine shoots, he puts that right foot forward a little bit, and that calls him a 2-pointer.
Great Valley up by 1, 8-7.
Like to see Great Valley's shooting percentage right now. They only missed 1 shot last time down, and they've been really on fire up until that point. Morant missed the outside shot.
Looking for Burgess, knocked out by Savage.
Dave Ullman doing a nice job fighting Grant Burgess down low. I think he's the key. They'll let Ullman work on him for a while, then they'll bring Lamont Wright in a few minutes and let him work on Grant Burgess as well.
Faust to Chiquino, blocked by Savage. Faust thinks about it, makes his move, puts one up over Savage. Morant skies. Foul's going to be on Ullman. Dave can't believe it. He said, I was going for the ball, ref. So Reggie Morant will go to the line.
Well, he's a guy I said you really got to keep an eye on. He's sneaky around the basket, both at the offensive boards and on the defensive boards. That time he got in there nice and close. Ullman thought he had a pretty good block, but he must have got him a little bit with the body.
I remember the game that Great Valley played against Lansdale Catholic over at Perk Valley, and Reggie Morant was really, he almost had a perfect game.
Great Valley back in a 2-3. They come out in a 1-1-3 kind of look.
Savage.
That's what he's got to do, hit the glass. It looked, I thought Aaron's shot was in from here. It looked real good right in front of us. We had a good angle on it, but Dell came in there real nice and smooth on that weak side and was able to get the 2-point putback.
We're tied at 9 as Cola drives. Feeds Faust in the corner. Stolen by Ullman. Out to Dell, looking for Smith. And almost got away from him.
Nice catch. Nice catch.
Reddick, and a little miscommunication there with
And Reddick pointing to himself saying, my fault. There's Antoine was going baseline. Eric didn't read the play.
.330 to go here in the first quarter. We're tied at 9. Burgess. 4 points for him.
Can't let him open.
He had 26 points the last time these two teams played. There's Smith.
A nice little runner coming in off the left baseline. Kenny Davis, I'm sure, would like Pottstown to play a little bit tighter defense right now, although Great Valley is shooting the lights out of the gym here in this first quarter.
Faust, three-point attempt, no good.
Notice they have all 5 guys back already as well.
Smith takes baseline, no room, out to Beasley. And throws it away.
Not a good look that time by Aaron. Tried to make something happen that wasn't there. Tried to create something. You need solid plays in this kind of game. You don't need the spectacular. You got to get a good shot at the basket each trip down.
Burgess way out front here. Chiquino in the corner. He has the shot, takes it, makes it.
Well, he's 2 for 2 here in the first quarter. He's a guy I think Pottstown will let shoot, but he's burning them right now as he's 2 for 2 with 4 points here in the first quarter.
Reddick goes baseline, steps out of bounds. I think what's interesting about these two teams, Dave, here in the first quarter, out of the 10 players on the court, 9 have scored.
Well, the thing is, both these teams know each other so well, Mark. I mean, you're not going to do anything with mirrors tonight. You're just going to play.
And he's fouled by Savage.
Nice move. That's why the guy, I can't say enough about Grant Burgess. He's an excellent, excellent player, especially at the offensive end. He's very polished down towards his goal. He can face the bucket. He can hit that sideline shot. He just is an all-around player. And again, Mark, you don't want to get him on the foul line because he's a 90% foul shooter.
The guy is smooth.
He has 7 already here in the first quarter.
Great Valley up by 5, 16-11. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Reddick to Savage in the corner. Guarded by Chiquino. Out front to Reddick. Beasley underneath the Dell. And I don't know that whether the players are on the same wavelength tonight, because that's about the 3rd or 4th ball that just went.
Well, you know, whether you want to admit it or not, Pottstown has a lot of pressure on them. Not making any excuses. They had a couple bad turnovers there, but they got a lot of pressure. They're expected to win. You know, a lot of people think they should go on and win the states even before the season even started. They got the 3 guys back, Smith, and Beasley, and Savage. So, you know, they got a lot of pressure on. Like Great Valley can just let loose.
Fouled by Beasley. He don't believe it.
We're going to get an isolation now on Burgess and Savage here a little bit. Here's the play. boom, there's the foul. You can see him raked him off the arm, and Grant was able to knock it in for the three-pointer.
You're really going to have to, Scott, try and block Burgess' shot, that's for sure.
Well, he's 6'8", plus he holds the ball really high. Pottstown dropping back in the zone right now.
Reddick knocks it over to Savage, gets it out to Smith. Drives and gets it.
Nice move, that little stutter step
Little
move.
hesitation there.
Stutter
Nice
step
move by
hesitation.
Smith.
Yep.
1 minute to go here in the first quarter, and it's everything we thought it would be.
Aaron's getting a little antsy out there now. He's like that caged lion. He can't lose control there and pick up a cheap foul. He already has one.
They're giving that shot to Giacchino in the quarter. He's not that much of a threat, and they're giving him that shot if he wants it here. Apologize, we blew a circuit somewhere along the line, and we missed about 2 minutes. 21-15, Great Valley up by 6 with 5:20 to go in the second quarter.
Great Valley's, I'll tell you what, they're playing unbelievable.
Foul's going to be on Reddick.
And that puts 5 team fouls on Pottstown, even though this is a 2-shot foul. They'll be shooting 2 because it was a shot, but they'll be in 1-1 for the remainder of the 5:13 in this first half.
Pottstown's going to call timeout. For all your fuel oil, air conditioning needs, be sure to stop by down at Emion & Son or give them a call. There's the number you see on the screen. Good folks down there. They'll be more than happy to talk to you about whatever your needs may be. Oil, heat, air conditioning, whatever. Emion & Son, the experts. We'll be right back, folks, in just a moment. There's the score. ONJ, or why do I keep saying ONJ? Great Valley up by 6.
There's a restaurant in town that's got a brand new look and a brand new name, the Hollows Restaurant. We've spent a lot of time improving this restaurant, and we'd like you to come in and see what we've done. You'll find that our menu and service will appeal to the whole family, and our atmosphere is tasteful and relaxed. Our banquet room is perfect for any occasion. The Hollows Restaurant. Stop in, we'll give you the tour. 1483 North Charlotte Street, Pottstown.
For 41 years, Tri-County Area Federal Credit Union has been serving the greater Pottstown area.
Our Visa and MasterCard have the lowest rates in the area, only 15.5% and no annual fee.
Tri-County Area Federal Credit Union is a great place to shop when you're looking for a loan. Ask us when you need money for any purpose. If you live or work in the Pottstown area, you may be eligible to join. Also, ask if your employer participates in our payroll deduction program.
Cola missed both of his foul shots as we're down at the other end. Beasley underneath, rejected by Burgess. If your picture is waving a little bit, that's because we're powering off the generator right now. We'll try and get that at halftime, and because of this, we are not going to show Where Are They Now at halftime, folks, so please bear with us on that. And we're going to be turning everything off in the truck we don't need, and hopefully we'll get through the next 4 minutes.
I'll tell you, Grant Burgess, not only is he a force down the offensive end with 9 points already here in the first half, he has about 3 block shots at the defensive end.
Beasley can't buy one that time. And Great Valley right now is sitting pretty. It's only a 6-point lead, but they seem to be in command.
Well, they're executing their game plan to a T. I think Paul Drone has to be extremely happy the way things are going right now. They're spreading it around offensively. Grant Burgess leading the way with 9, but defensively they're doing a nice job keeping Pottstown off the offensive glass.
Yes, we have 4:19 to go here in the second quarter as Reggie Moran hits it. Right in the ball game now.
Pottstown very patient in their zone offense right now. Great Valley doing a good job of playing the passing lanes and denying the entry inside to Del Savage.
There's Savage. The hook does not roll, but Reddick is there. Pick up the loose ball. Cannot get the pop. One more time. Smith makes the move. Drives through traffic. Super play by Smith.
As I said, he's the best there is at getting the layups up and on the glass. That time he thought he got fouled, but he didn't, and he made the shot anyway with an underhand scoop shot. This is the end where Pottstown's got to start kicking it up a little bit. They got to start playing a little better defense.
Faust out to Cola.
Back in the 3-2 right now with Eric Reddick in the middle, Beasley and Smith on the wings.
Chiquino, three-point attempt, short, but Morant gets the easy duck.
That's what I said. He can kill you at the offensive glass, and Dell got a little lazy that time. I don't know if his foot's bothering him or not, but he did not go after that rebound.
Well, we talked to him before the game, and he said he was a little sore, but he was all right. He doesn't seem to be limping out there right now. He's triple teamed right there. Smith gets baseline, puts up a short 4-footer, gets it. He's keeping him in the ball game right now. That's 10 points for Antoine rather. Loose ball, the press works. Beasley goes up, gets the roll.
Well, if they're triple and quadruple teaming Dell Savage, Smith and Beasley are two that got to make it go offensively.
Morant going on Dell, and that's going to be number 2 on Dell.
There's more of that athletic ability that I talked about, Reggie Morant. He's a guy who separates Great Valley this year and in the years past.
Kenny Davis talking to Antoine Smith.
Fast and furious action here, Mark. They're going end to end. Boy, these guys are playing. Every possession is important in a game like this.
Morant's foul shot up and in. Folks, as we mentioned, your set's waving a little right now. It's not the cable. We're on the generator right now as we had a power shortage here at Norristown High School. So just bear with us, and we'll try and get it corrected at halftime.
Morant now has 6 points in the second quarter. Mark, 7 for the ball game.
You can see just in their faces that the Patriots are playing with a lot of confidence right now. Beasley puts the move on. Over to Smith. Thinks about it. Underneath to Dell. Over Grant. Not that time. Chiquino clears the boards. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Great Valley up by 6.
Well, one thing that I think sometimes is overlooked is Great Valley has nice size. You know, Chiquino's 6'6", Burgess is 6'8", Morant goes about 6'2", 6'3", and they got some nice size out there, and they hit the defensive glass extremely hard.
Faust to Chiquino. Little strong. Battle. Savage wins this time. Out to Reddick. Cola stepped right into him.
Yeah.
I don't know why the Great Valley fans are hollering, David.
Yeah, he did.
That was obvious.
He had good position. Reddick had good body control to get around him, and he stuck his leg in there. Good call by Phil Atwood. He's right on the spot. Pottstown is still not in a one-on-one situation.
Smith. Short.
I don't know, I think maybe number 33, Chiquino, got a piece of that one, Mark.
Morant.
He's the difference in the ball game right now.
8 points in the second quarter. Smith is denied. Burgess. Smith clears the boards. Getting a little physical out there. Dell driving. Foul's going to be on
number 10,
Faust.
I don't know. I think it's on number 10, Cole. I'm not sure.
Oh, Faust to talk to him. Let's see. Okay. You're right, David. It is Cola. That's his second.
But Dell needed a tomahawk there to get the place rocking and rolling a little bit as Pottstown's down by 8. I don't know if they've been down by this many points this late in the ball game all year long.
Rodney Reason will enter for Great Valley. Will Gregory will enter for Pottstown. 58 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Great Valley up by 8. There you see Dell's stats for the season. He misses the first. Reddick on the line.
Great Valley's doing a great job of keeping Dell Savage out of the scoring column as he only has 2 points up to this point in the first half.
Chiquino.
Thought about it. He's had the hot hand. He's been hitting the ball pretty well.
Well, the last time they played, Chiquino only had 2 points.
and he could take a lot more shots if he wanted. Like right now.
Well, his job is really not as a scorer, though, Mark. He's more of a defensive rebounder and a role player. This is a guy that wants to score, 30 Morant and number 24 Burgess.
They're going to hold it for one as we're at 23 seconds now. Faust thought otherwise. Blocked by Savage.
That was not a good play by number 21 Faust, as they had the clock. They have an 8-point lead. Why force it that early? Give Pottstown a shot at the basket.
8 seconds to go. He's got to make the move soon. Beasley trying to do it all. Banks it, no good. 2 seconds, one, and that'll do it. Oh, baby. Great Valley playing excellent basketball. There's the Williams Pontiac Nissan GMC scoreboard. Great Valley in command.
For more than 60 years, my family's been selling Chryslers right here in Pottstown. We've made a lot of people happy and satisfied with good deals and great service.
You'll love the Ludwig Motors deals on the all-new Voyager for 1991, and you'll love our great selection of all the 91 Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge cars and trucks. Every model is here, and we're dealing.
Come see us at Ludwig Motors. I guarantee we'll make you happy too.
Well, I'm an old mule skinner, working hard all day. There ain't a skinner tougher, mule, you earn your pay.
Introducing the 4x4 Kawasaki Mule and the original Mule 1000. About the only job they can't help you do is look up the number for the Mule dealer nearest you.
Hi, I'm Yogi Strom, and I'm calling the shots for you here at Tri-County Auto Center. Choose from Pontiac, Cadillac, Toyota, and GMC truck, and the good folks here at Tri-County Auto Center will give you the best deal around. Or check out the wide selection of used cars. And the service department here is fast, efficient, and reliable. Hey, don't foul out. Score big with a fantastic deal here at Tri-County Auto Center.
Yeah, I think that's the new furniture store down on Route 23 that sells the wicker furniture with the real high backs on the chairs. Is that what it is? My wife was telling me about that.
Do you know where Wickerton Heights is?
No.
No.
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Yes, it's on Manatoni Street.
Whether fielding a winning team or building a better community, there is no substitute for teamwork. And it will be the teaming up of recycling programs with the proposed trash-to-energy facility that will help beat our growing trash problems. This facility will create electricity from trash in a safe, clean, and quiet way while reducing our country's dependence on expensive imported oil. Here at home, it will create long-term jobs and help our economy. Watch the Wheelabrator program running frequently on this channel that explains this exciting new energy source.
Percy Norman exemplifies what a student athlete is about. During his career here at Pottstown High School, he worked extremely hard to excel not only at academics but at athletics. His work ethic in both the academics and athletics paid off for him many times over. He is an excellent role model for our young people. Fortunately for us, Percy comes back a number of times during the school year, meets with our wrestling team and gives them a little personal talk. And every year our kids really appreciate Percy's message that he brings to them, because he is a completely sincere and dedicated person. It's very easy to see why Percy Norman has become such a successful person.
I had Percy in the cabinet making shop, and Percy always knew what he wanted to do. He always had a project lined up. He knew exactly where he was going. He would plan out ahead of time what he wanted to accomplish, and he always did very nice work. He was the type of person that I knew would succeed because he knew what he wanted to do, he knew what his goals were, and he knew what he needed to do to achieve his goals. So it doesn't surprise me that Percy is successful today. He worked very hard to get to that point.
I can remember my days at Pottstown High School with very fond memories. It has helped me tremendously to get to where I am at today. Some of the things I'm involved in include I'm a recreation therapist at the VA Medical Center. I was Mr. Maryland in 1989 and also first runner-up in the nation in the Mr. America competition. I was just recently in 2 national publications called Men's Workout. Been involved in many different things on the side as well. Pottstown High School, like I said, the athletic endeavors that I was involved in really helped me tremendously as far as setting goals and realizing that all things are possible. The thing that you need mostly is belief. First you have an idea, and then it becomes a belief, and then your dreams can become reality. Belief in yourself is a tremendous asset, and let that help you along your way in life, because it can take you to wherever you want to go.
Well, I'm glad, David, that we got to see Percy Norman there. I didn't think we could, but we scrambled at halftime. We tapped a different line, and hopefully everything should be hunky-dory.
Leading scorers of first half, the 2 guys that I thought would be the main thrust offensively, Grant Burgess with 9 and Reggie Morant with 9. Antoine doing everything he can in the first half with 10 points, and Aaron chipped in 7, and the big stat is that Del Savage only had a lone bucket, 2 points in the first period. That's it for the first half. I guess Great Valley, Paul Dronin said, okay, Pottstown, if you're going to beat us, it's going to be somebody else, not Del Savage. Get a good look at the line score there. 29-21 in favor of Great Valley.
I want to give some accolades right now to our crew. Right away started scrambling, especially Gary Stedman's down there taking charge, and Ron Peters and Gus and Dalton and all the guys for getting us back online as soon as possible. A lot goes on behind the scenes, folks, that you don't realize, and unfortunately, sometimes these things happen. So we're back, we're ready and raring to go, and let's see what Pottstown can do in the second half.
Well, that was the longest Pottstown's been in the huddle at halftime. Kenny Davis and his staff had a lot to say at halftime. They didn't get out in time to shoot a couple baskets to warm up a little bit. They had a lot of X's and O's to go over. They had to do a lot of soul searching in there, I'm sure, at halftime.
Great Valley with Burgess having the ball now. Cola, Morant, Chiquino, and Faust. Burgess one more time. Nice little hook.
Well, Pottstown did a nice job defensively on the first time down, but they didn't lay a body on Burgess. He got back in there for his own offensive rebound, and he got a 2-point little baby hook for a setback.
Pottstown has their starting 5 in there: Smith, Reddick, Savage, Beasley, and Ullman. Beasley double teamed out to Reddick. From the corner, Smith, 3-pointer. Big, big 3-pointer.
Well, now Pottstown's got to do a little better job at the defensive end. That's where their problems are right now. They got to stop Great Valley. They can't trade baskets with them at this point.
Burgess, who's been way outside.
Well, he's trying to isolate, get one-on-one with Davey Ullman. He feels he can break him down, shake and bake him, take him to the hole.
Morant, double teamed. There's the steal. 4-on-2. Ullman over Burgess. Does not get the roll. Loose ball. Beasley saves it to Ullman.
Nice hustle by Aaron that time.
Ullman one more time.
Nice strong move by Dave Ullman. He didn't put his tail between his legs because he missed the layup. He went right back up strong. He wanted the ball and went right up in Grant Burgess and put it over top of him for a deuce.
And the Pottstown crowd that was quiet on Tuesday night has come alive, David.
Well, they got to. They got to spur on their team a little bit here. They know they need some help.
The lead cut to 5. Burgess way outside. Little strong. Ullman to Beasley. 2-on-2 with Reddick. Beasley, uncontested, but does not get the roll.
We had to avoid the offensive foul as Cole did a nice job getting back and establishing position. And there's a reach by Aaron. That's a little frustration. He tried to catch a quick charge, just couldn't get the call. Well, here they had a nice defense at this end. They just couldn't get the ball to drop as Aaron and Antoine went with a little double team there, caught Morant in a spin dribble. Oh, here's the Ullman play, I'm sorry. Ullman misses the first one, gets the ball back. Nice hustle right there by number 22, Beasley. And Davey goes up nice and strong.
Morant guarded by Beasley. Trying to force it into Burgess and knocked out by Pottstown. Timmy Papp comes into the ball game now for Eric Reddick. And he will guard Cola.
That's a little strategy timeout there. I think Coach Davis wants to talk to Reddick a little bit and tell him what he's doing wrong.
Oh, Alonis Jacquina.
Got away with a travel there.
Whoa, baby. We're not allowed to say that he traveled. Savage, and he's fouled. Fouled by Chiquino.
Well, you can see Dell wants to get involved in the game offensively. He really called for the ball that time. He moved well without it, got that low baseline. Now he has an opportunity to cap off a three-point play.
Well, let's see if Davis's instructions to Eric Reddick pays off as he comes back in for the Trojans. And we get a good look at the big guy there, Del Savage. We've been very lucky, I think, for the last 4 years to see this guy mature and play, David.
You got darn right. He really has grown as a person and as a basketball player. Nice move by Antoine Smith as he just picked the pocket of that Great Valley defender there.
Beasley right down the middle. Loose ball. Who wants it? Cola in traffic. Double team. Out to Morant.
Well, Aaron's had a lot of opportunities at the basket. He just cannot finish off his layups here tonight.
Faust to Chiquino. Great Valley spreading out the offense. Faust goes down the middle, feeds off to Burgess. Little 6-footer is short.
That's his
right
spot.
Can't hold it. Down the Faust. Puts it up and banks it home.
That's his spot, too. Burgess is usually like money in the bank there in that little 8-footer from the baseline.
7-point lead, 35-28 for Great Valley. 4:40 to go here in the third quarter. Loop pass into Savage. Goes up strong. No roll, banging around. Who wants it? Chiquino was on the line, so Pottstown will retain possession, and Will Greggy will step back in. There's a look at Chuck Chiquino.
A lot of banging, a lot of pushing and shoving going on underneath, but that time Burgess and Chiquino matched up with Lamont Wright and Del Savage, and Pottstown luckily got the ball out.
Savage, little hook over Burgess is short. Gregory and Beasley. Beasley, 9 points now for Aaron.
Now they got to stop him defensively one time down. They got to get a stoppage and then get a shot down the other end, get it back down to 3.
We knew this would be a barn burner, folks, and that's exactly what it is. Burgess, Chiquino. Nobody boxed out Chiquino.
Well, not only that, Marcus, everybody's going for the shot block on Burgess, and no one's worrying about Chiquino, and he's just doing his job. He's sneaking right underneath there, getting the 2-pointers.
Reddick to Beasley. Makes the move. Goes up over Burgess. Can't buy one right now. Neither can Gregory. Beasley underneath, blocked by Chiquino, and that's his 3rd foul on Beasley.
Aaron gets frustrated in there when he can't make a shot. Kenny Davis needs a timeout here, I think, here to talk to his troops a little bit. Blue time.
Your athletic footwear headquarters in downtown Pottstown is Boyer's Shoes. All kinds, top brand names and sneakers. We've been telling you about it all season long, folks. Please get in there. Mention the ad. Mention Boyer's Shoes. You saw it on PCTV. You'll get a 10% discount. The good folks there at Boyer's Shoes. They'll take care of you. Not only sneakers, footwear, all types of shoes. At 235 High Street in downtown Pottstown. Boyer's Shoes.
Well, Ken Davis has the wheels turning right now. He and Mike Mismer and Dave Bennett got to start working on something. They got to start doing something to get that defense cranked up.
.346 to go in the third quarter. Great Valley up by 7. They have led most of the ball game. We take a look at the brain trust there on the Pottstown bench.
Good shot of referee Phil Atwood, veteran of a lot of District 1, AAA, and Quad A games. I think the crew's done a pretty good job here tonight. Three-man crew: Phil Atwood, Tommy McLean, and Mike Plunkett.
Talking to Tommy McLean before the game, he said less fouls are called when there's 3 refs.
I think they like it. The refs like working with 3 guys.
They don't have to run as much. Morant, just inside the three-point lane, in and out. Quickly, Pottstown runs. Smith going on Cola. Goes up and he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Faust.
But you notice though, Great Valley did have 3 guys back. Only the fine offensive repertoire of number 32, Antoine Smith, was able to get that shot out. But Great Valley did a nice job of getting 3 guys back. They're banging on the boards with Chiquino and Burgess, and they're sending Faust, Morant, and Cola back so Pottstown can't fast break. Watch what happens. Look at all the white shirts back already, Mark. There's 3 of them right there. And again, only that Antoine has great body control and moves underneath, is able to get that shot off and get the foul.
Smith with 14 points on the night. Good look at Antoine. Tuda gets them both. We got a whistle. Gregory.
See if the basket counts. Basket counts, and they got a foul on Will Gregory trying to get position underneath.
I think Will threw a little bit of elbow there to get position. 37-32, Great Valley up by 5 with 3:20 to go here in the third quarter at Norristown High School for the District 1 championship.
Excuse me, Mark. Plus, that's 14 fouls for Pottstown already. The next one, and Great Valley being a 1-and-1 for the rest of the ball game.
Burgess, guarded by Savage. What's the call? 3 fouls now on Savage.
Well, when you're a big-time player, when you're a marquee guy like that, you get the benefit of some calls. And referee Phil Atwood thought Dell had a hand on him, I guess. Looked like pretty good defense from our vantage point, but that's why they get paid the big bucks to do the refereeing.
Morant inbounds to Cola, guarded by Smith. Trying to force it into Savage, stolen by Reddick. To Smith. Good pass by Reddick. Give it a big assist there to Eric as he found Smith. Down the other way. Burgess glides, fouled by Allman.
And again, if Grant Burgess is going to get on that foul line, Pottstown's in big, big trouble because he is a 90% foul shooter. Watch this. You make the call here at home. We're going to see if there's a foul here or not.
Little hand check in there.
Well, if Dell's able to get to the next level, he'll get away with that next year.
He'll get 2.
Put him in the book. I'm telling you, this guy doesn't miss.
12 points for Burgess tonight. He had 26 points, as I mentioned, the last time these 2 teams played. There's their score. 2:45 to go, third quarter.
Well, this is everything it's been built up to be. A lot of times these big games don't turn out so good. You look at all the Super Bowls in the past and all these other big games, but this one has really turned out to be a barn burner. Chiquino hacked Savage.
Savage hit it the ground hard there. Chiquino's second foul.
That would have been a nice basket to make for Pottstown. Give Dell an opportunity to get on the foul line and make a 3-pointer.
Great Valley's going to call timeout here. Well, yesterday, David, we spent all day down at the home show shooting our special, which you can see here on PCTV. Check our listings, and by all means, get on down there. Play the money game, $2,700 in cash prizes. You'll see the new mascot, the BIE Beaver.
I was going to say, did you get to see,
we saw
see the beaver?
The pink beaver, the BIE-ver, they call it. Over 70 exhibitors. in the ballroom and out in the annex. Get on down there, the home show, and start improving your home today. Let's take a look, if we can now, David, what happens if Pottstown wins tonight and what happens if Pottstown loses. A lot of people are interested in that. Here's the PIAA schedule. Next week it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but it's single game elimination. If you lose Monday, you don't progress. Same Wednesday. First loss, you're out. Finals in Hershey on Friday. If Pottstown wins, their next opponent will be the District 2 number 3 seed, Monday, March 11th, and that game will be held within District 1. Possibly Norristown, possibly Ursinus, one or the other. If they lose, they'll play District 4, the 2nd seed, on Monday, March 11th, and I understand the 2nd seed will also get the game within their district. That's what I was told tonight. So we'll have to wait and see. Savage makes the first one. Regardless, win or lose tonight, both teams advance into the states. In the first game tonight, Holy Ghost beat Interboro 60-49. Both those teams will advance.
Nice job of Dell stepping up to the line, taking some of that pressure off his Trojans as he knocked in 2 foul shots. Pottstown come out full court pressure. Aaron Beasley leading the charge there, kicked the ball out of bounds, however.
The lead is down to 3 for Great Valley. Pottstown is coming back slowly but surely.
Fans wanted to walk there.
Almost stolen there by Reddick. This is Faust. Over to Cola. Pottstown really playing aggressive defense right now. Of course, they haven't been behind that much over the year. Chiquino, 6-footer. Where did that come from?
Well, he has 6 this period, 10 for the ball game. I don't know if Chiquino scored that much all year long.
Smith gets baseline and loses it.
Antoine forced a little bit right there. He didn't have the numbers. Great Valley got back very, very well. Antoine tried to make something happen, just lost the ball on the baseline. That's a double dribble. Double dribble. They left Chiquino hung out to dry that time. He doesn't like to handle the ball right there. As Paul Jerome's a little disgusted, but he knows that's not Chiquino's comfort zone. He's a role player. He's a rebounder. He's not a guy that wants to handle the ball at half court.
As well as we mentioned, this is a big game for him. He's only averaging 5 points a game. He's got 10 so far. Reddick way outside.
Big shot by Eric Reddick. He thought he got fouled on there, too.
That's his first. 2 points. Still a 3-point lead for the Patriots. Chiquino. Steal by Ullman. Oh, but Burgess gets it back. Misses the layup. Oh, you don't see that.
Yeah, he had to capitalize this time down now. It was a big possession. You don't see Grant Burgess miss a shot like that. They got to capitalize this time. There's a foul. Number 21, Faust, got him across the arm.
That's 3 on Faust. He's the only one in foul trouble for Great Valley. For Pottstown, Beasley and Savage are both playing with 3.
Rodney Reason's going to get off the bench real quick, and they're going to get Faust out of the ball game because they're going to need him down the stretch in the 4th period. Good substitution by Paul Jerome with 1:11 to go here in the 3rd period.
Paul Jerome sitting over there, nice, cool, and calm. Davis over there doing some coaching. So Dave Ullman, the sophomore, who has been a very, very pleasant surprise to Kenny Davis this year, at the foul line for 2.
That takes a little bit of the pressure off when you make that first one now. Now you can take a big, deep breath and go up there and knock this one in like you're standing on the practice court. Bull, they call him. Kind of reminds you of the guy on night.
Steal by Smith. Pottstown can tie it.
Don't force now, don't force.
Savage with the move. Does not get the roll, but Ullman with a big offensive bound.
Nice work inside by number 40, Dave Ullman. That's got to be a big shot of confidence for number 40, Ullman, a young sophomore.
We're tied at 41. Reason, and he traveled.
Momentum starting to switch right now. Paul Jerome might want another timeout here. He doesn't want things to slip. Pottstown's got the momentum to get a shot this time. It could really help him out.
40 seconds to go. They're going to hold it for 1.
Well, this is what they get paid for, baby, right here. This is the moves. Ken Davis against Paul Jerome.
Pottstown has outscored Great Valley in the 3rd quarter, 20-12. 20 seconds to go. There you see the inset. And they'll get it down to just inside 10 and start their move. Here we go. Beasley, right down the middle. Looks to feed. Blocked. Ullman. Burgess. Savage. Yes! And that'll do it. Big third quarter for the Trojans. 43-41 as we look at downtown Pottstown, or Norristown on our Williams Pontiac Nissan GMC scoreboard. Don't go away.
Memories that flow, bringing you back again, hurting me more and more. Let it roll. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let it roll.
Wherever motorcycle riders get together to let the good times roll, it's easy to see who's having the most fun. The ones riding a Kawasaki. Let the good time roll.
It's everything we said it would be. Classic matchup between the Trojans and the Patriots. Foul's going to be on Ullman. David?
We'll get another replay coming up here. That big hustle underneath and a big tap by number 34, Dell Savage. Nice job of Ullman, and who was that? Aaron under there keeping it alive, and Dell came up with a big left paw out of nowhere and tapped it in.
Ullman now has 3 fouls.
Try to get Burgess on the line there. Good move by Great Valley. They tried to get Burgess on the line, even though it was Morant. There's some problems over there right now. Technical, they didn't blow the horn, and all of a sudden Faust is in the ball game.
And I think we're going to have a technical.
Yeah, that's
as he
Reasons.
walked on the court, too many players on the court or whatever.
Reasons is the guy got hacked. That's the guy should be on the line. They tried to blow in Faust for him and get Faust on the line to shoot for him.
We've seen that in playoff games before.
Well, that's why they usually have an alternate over there at the scorer's table to make sure none of this stuff goes on.
You know, I think that if a coach gets caught doing that, it should be a technical against that team.
Well,
that's just the way I feel. I don't know.
That's why they want Reason on the line in that situation. He's ice cold. He hasn't played much. Big possession for Pottstown.
What we're talking about, folks, is if you have a player like Reason who just came in, he got fouled, or if he's not a good foul shooter, you call a timeout and stick one of your best players on the line.
Nice job by Chiquino. He's playing the game of his lifetime here tonight. 10 big points and a couple big rebounds. That was a big one there. I thought Ullman had offensive possession, just couldn't get there in time.
Morant driving down the middle. Foul's going to be on Reddick.
Yeah, a little body check. He rode him all the way through. Again, nice move by Reggie Moran as Great Valley's in a one-on-one situation right now. They'll be shooting one-on-ones for the remainder of the ball game.
Morant started out really hot in the beginning of the second quarter at 9 points, and then he sort of cooled off, David.
Well, I think that was one of the adjustments they had to make at halftime was to keep an eye on Reggie Moran. I think they did an excellent job on Morant and Burgess. As Burgess had 4, Moran had none in the third period. The guy who killed him was Chiquino. He's the guy who kept Great Valley in the ball game.
Those stats are deceiving. Moran is a lot better player than those stats indicate.
Well, he's not real comfortable on the foul line. He's a street ball player. He's the kind of guy who likes to go to the bucket, draw body contact, and put it up on the board.
Reddick thinks about it. Over to Beasley.
Well, Pottstown's got to take their time right now. They got to work a good shot, make Great Valley play defense.
Aaron makes the move. Loose ball. Ullman in traffic, dribbles, loses the handle. Smith!
That's 19 for Antoine. He seems to be everywhere.
Right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Pottstown lead now up to 4. Triple team. Faust.
Big bucket. Big bucket. And look how many guys are back. 5 guys back for Great Valley. They have really worked hard, and you got to give Paul Jerome a lot of credit because he has really committed these guys into getting back and stopping the fast break for Pottstown.
Savage over Burgess. Tries to do the hook. No good. Morant wants a run. Gets by Smith. Holds up. Faust. One more time. Who wants it? Faust gets it back. Now Beasley. Loose ball. Beasley out to Reddick. Quickly down court to Smith. Makes the move on Morant. In and out. Savage with the roll. No good. Underneath. Faust. Loose ball. Smith got the hand in there, and he said to the ref, hey, I got a hand on it. Call the jump ball.
Possession now in favor of Great Valley. We'll have to keep an eye on that because now the next tie-up, Pottstown will get the ball.
5:45 to go.
Fast and
Pottstown
furious.
up by 2.
Fast and furious, Mark. Unbelievable. People are getting their money's worth right now. They want to get the ball to Burgess.
Top of the key three-point attempt.
Not a good shot. Not a good shot.
Not at this time. I agree. Beasley wants to run, and he'll set it up. Nope. Smith wants it. Three-point attempt. No good. Burgess.
Foul
no, we're going to walk
Yep.
on Reddick.
Not a good foul. Not a smart foul at all. You had two guys boxing you out, laying the body on you. You can't jump over two guys and get the rebound. That's just a free one for Great Valley.
As we get down to nitty-gritty time, remember Beasley, Reddick, Savage, and Allman all have 3 fouls. Morant will be at the line. He'll have 1 and 1. No good, and Savage skies.
Great Valley's 0 for 3 in the second half so far from the foul line. I'm sorry, 3 for 5 as Burgess did make 2 in the third quarter. I'm sorry.
Pottstown wants them to come out of that zone. They're going to try and draw them into a man-to-man.
They want them to play man right now. They don't feel they have a good matchup as they do in this 2-3 zone. Nice job of Faust playing the passing lane that time.
Beasley makes the move past Cola.
Big
nice
bucket.
roll. Now he's getting the roll. He tried to do that in the first half, wasn't getting the roll. That time he did. 4-point lead for the Trojans.
Pottstown straight man right now.
3-point attempt by Cola. Way off. But
Romig sneaks in out of nowhere.
Romig, who got into the ball game, we missed when he came in.
He looked like the lonely end out there. He came in out of nowhere.
He's in for Chiquino.
That's a big bucket, a huge bucket for Great Valley.
Pottstown up by 2 with 4 minutes to go.
Well, if you told me this game would be this low scoring, I thought you'd be nuts, Mark. I thought it was going to be a lot wide open game where they're going to run the floor a little bit more. I thought it'd be up in the 70s and 60s. Pottstown looks content to leave the air out of the ball a little bit right now. Force Great Valley to play man.
Smith tries to feed off Savage, knocked off by Romig.
Nice hands by Chuck Romig, number 42. Timeout, Great Valley.
And Paul Drone wants to talk it over with the Patriots. 3:45 to go. Pottstown up 47-42. Well, one of the places you want to visit when you go down to the home show is the All-Temp booth, which is out in the annex, where you'll be able to see a full line of heat pumps that can heat your home efficiently all winter long and keep your home cool all summer long, as well as central air conditioning, all temps. Stop down and see Sil Ronquez at the home show in the annex. 469-9016. You need any questions, if you have any, need any answers to any questions you have, you can also give them a call at that number. All Temp Energy Systems. Good guys, good folks.
I'll tell you, that scares me about those cheerleaders. One almost fell there. I tell you, that's dangerous.
Well, I tell you, I remember the one time over at Pottsgrove.
Yeah. Man, that scares me every time I see that. There's the ultimate fan right there, the ultimate warrior for the Pottstown Trojans. Principal Anthony Zampella right there. Some of his family alongside him.
There's our Williams-Pontiac Nissan GMC scoreboard. Tells it all. And it's been that close all the way.
Well, really it hasn't. I mean, Great Valley was up 9 points there for a while, and then the second period leading into the third.
Smith. Antoine's doing the job tonight.
21 for Antoine. He's picking up the slack that Dell hasn't been able to get the ball. He hasn't been able to get the ball to roll for him, so Antoine's picking it up. Well, they better keep about 4 guys around number 24, the big blind. They got to keep an eye on him.
It's almost a steal by Smith. Romick, out the Faust. 3-point attempt is short. Right into Savage's arms. Quickly out to Beasley. And he'll set it up.
Nice job of Aaron keeping his composure. Pottstown has to stay composed right now and not panic.
It looks like Pottstown, every time they come down, they're just going to waste some time before they go out into their offense.
That's
Cola,
a foul.
a little over-aggressive.
And that's 3 on Cola. There's my old buddies down there. They make the road trips too. Those guys are all right.
In the top row. They were here before the first game tonight.
Yeah, I tell you, they're all right, those guys. I know it's Mr. Sensning up there, the old physics teacher at Pottstown High School. I don't know who his cohort is tonight, though. I don't recognize him. Pottstown will be in a 1-1 from the remaining game as well, so both teams will be in a bonus situation.
A little bit later on, we'll have our Ice House Deli player of the game, and this young man is a prime candidate. Stick around, we'll tell you who that's going to be. Good hustle there by Beasley to knock it out. Reason back in for the Patriots, and he will replace Giacchino.
Watch Paul Jerome. He might do a little substitution here. He'll put Reason into the offensive end and move Giacchino in when they're on defense for that extra height and rebounding. Oh, Aaron almost caused Cola into a little turnover that time.
This is fast. 2:25 to go.
Wait,
Pottstown up by 4.
Cola thought about it. He's getting itchy. He hasn't put one up for a while.
Almost a steal. Burgess double teamed.
Nice job of defense that time. Eric Reddick's got to be on his toes because he's got to pick that loose ball up.
Morant underneath to Reason. Blocked by Smith. Good block. Reason tried to get out for the 3-second violation. Morant does not get the roll. And
a technical
foul on
Dell.
Savage.
They called a technical on Dell. Phil Atwood.
Now you don't, that's unusual. Dell's usually cool, calm, and collected, but Phil Atwood called it right away. Dell didn't like the call. We couldn't hear if he said anything.
Yeah, I could read some lips there. I don't know if it was really blatant or anything. It wasn't that bad. I think you really got to listen to hear something like that.
So Morant.
Man, this could be a big momentum shifter, I'll tell you. Pottstown had a lot of momentum.
He's going to get 2 shots here.
And then Burgess will be on the line for the technical, I guarantee that. Then he'll put Mr. Money on his line right now, and then Great Valley gets the ball side out.
Yeah, this could be a 6-point play.
Yep. This is going to change the whole ball game right here. Pottstown was comfortable with a 4-point lead, and then the floodgates opened up right here.
Boy, what a time for this to happen. We are tied. We're tied at 49. Let's see what all the ruckus is about.
There, Antoine got all ball right there. Now there's a scrum. They're calling fouls on Dell. He looked around and Phil Atwood was staring him down.
Phil didn't make the call.
Yeah, he didn't make the foul call, but he made the technical call.
Yeah, the guy underneath made the call. Oh, baby. Tied at 49 with 2 minutes to go.
Mike Mismer and Todd Wiles giving him an earful right there. He's telling him to calm down a little bit.
Well, this is what happened the first time. Pottstown beat Great Valley quite handily, as you saw that game on PCTV.
That was the first game of the season.
Second meeting, Great Valley knocked off Pottstown with a lot of the same tactics they used tonight. And then that super championship game at Perk Valley where the score was, well, the game was a lot closer than that score indicates.
Yeah, the last 2 minutes, Pottstown pulled that one out. Well, we're going to have to see. We put a little star down in our book here at 2:01 to go in this ball game. Pottstown was enjoying a 4-point lead. Now all of a sudden it's a tie ball game, plus Great Valley has the ball side out. Now they're in the driver's seat right now. Now they have control of the ball game. Now they might hold it out a little bit themselves.
1:53 to go in the ball game for the District 1 AAA championship.
And Del Savage has 4 fouls, Mark. The next one, he's gone.
And Great Valley's going to be patient. Faust takes it. That's surprising.
There's a foul.
Faust
Frustration
reaching in.
foul.
He has
Yep.
4. Dell will go to the line.
Yep.
I think this next minute and 33 is going to last awful long.
I'll tell you what,
This
there's
is
a
gonna
lot
be
of
an
people
NBA
sitting on the edge of their seats too, Mark. That's it right there. This is the whole deal. This is the District 1 3A finals, and I'll tell you what, everybody's getting their money's worth tonight.
We're still tied at 49. 1:28 to go.
Baby, this is where the people in Pottstown doing their Hail Marys, and the Great Valley fans are doing likewise on their sidelines. They're getting the rosary beads and everything out right now. Any kind of good luck charm, rabbit's foot, whatever they can, try to pull this one out. There's a bad turnover by Burgess. Very uncharacteristic.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. He panicked a little bit when he saw the double team coming at him. Man, that's a rare turnover for Grant Burgess. Great Valley in a little 1-1-3 defense now. Now they got to go out and match up, send Reggie Moran out.
58 seconds to go in the ball game. We're tied at 49. Oh, watch those cross-court passes.
Well, I'll say,
oh,
wow.
baby. Especially the lobs. And they're going to hold it for the last shot. Or they'll probably call a timeout. What do you think, David?
I don't know. I don't know if Coach Davis wants to set something up or not. Then you always have the problem with getting the ball in bounds. I think Pottstown's going to hold it for the last shot. They're either going to win the ball game outright or go to overtime. Paul Drew's telling them, stay back, stay back.
26 seconds. There you see it on the inset.
This is where your guts are really churning. Ken Davis says the only coaches that are having fun right now are the ones that are out of the playoffs. They're home watching. His gut's in a knot right now. There's about 13 seconds. Now Aaron's got to go.
Who's going to take it?
Timeout, timeout, timeout with 9. Timeout with 9. I don't know if Kenny wanted one or not, though. Dell wanted a timeout. Kenny didn't want one. Now you got to get the ball in bounds. That's the major problem right now.
Okay, what you're going to do is probably run a pick or a double pick, screen, whatever, to get somebody open.
Well, they got to. They got to send somebody long to the basket, probably Dell long to the basket, and watch Antoine Smith in the right corner down there. And run a little baseline, sideline corner shot for Antoine right in front of the bench. Hey, you got a good look at the all Pac-10 team. 4 of the guys right there, Beasley, Burgess, Savage, and Smith. 4 out of the 6 are all in this game here tonight. That's why they're all Pac-10.
Well, I just had a word here with Phil Atwood about that technical on Dell, and he said that was the second time he had been warned prior about questioning a call, and he called it right away.
Well, they're not going to contest the inbounds play here, I don't think. Yeah, they're going to let him play in and make Pottstown beat him from the outside.
7,
Watch
6.
Antoine.
Beasley. No. Loose ball. 3, 2, 1. We're going to overtime. We got to travel here, and I think we're going to have a second left. Nope. Phil said. I think what he called was that if the basket had gone in, it was a traveling call.
Well, Del Savage had a shot to win the game there with a tip in, just couldn't get it. No
Okay.
time left.
All
no
right,
time
we're going to
left.
go to overtime. Oh, baby. Isn't this something?
I thought Del Savage, reminiscent of about 4 years ago when he was a freshman, where he blocked Tremella down at Perkiomen Valley for Lansdale Catholic to win the game.
Yep.
I thought Savage was going to come up with a big tap-in right there to win the ball game with 2 seconds to go.
So, David, as you said, at 2:01, that big
the technical
and the 2
foul.
foul shots.
Yep. You know, it hasn't killed Pottstown yet because they're still in the ball game. They have a chance to win, but without those technical fouls, I think Pottstown's the District 1 champs right now.
Well, let's see if that happens. We've got a 3-minute overtime coming up, and nobody has left. A nice crowd here at Northtown Area Senior High School.
Well, you know what, Mark? I would think they could punch the line score up there and check the line score out for that 4th period. Pottstown only scored 6 and Great Valley scored 8. I mean, that's a low-scoring quarter as they left the air out of the ball, tried to wait for that last shot.
Well, there's no tie in basketball. We're not going to leave tonight till we have a winner. Pottstown going with Savage. He'll jump with Burgess, Beasley, Reddick, Smith, and Ullman. Romick stays in the ball game in place of Chiquino for Great Valley, along with Morant, Faust, and Cola.
And the big thing is, Mark Pollock, is the fact that Delbert has 4 fouls. I think this is part of the reason why Pottstown's going to hold it out a little bit, try to save him as long as we possibly can.
Well, they work the ball into Allman. Now back to Reddick. Pottstown looking for the shot. And they're being a little bit more deliberate than usual right now.
Well, they had 2 good shots to win it. Aaron had a nice little jumper in the lane, couldn't get it to fall, and Dale had a chance with a tap in.
Underneath to Reddick. Does not get the roll. Oh, it was a great play, good pass by Smith, but Eric couldn't buy it.
Well, you got to make those. If you're going to be a district champ, you got to make those shots. Now it's Great Valley's turn to hold the ball.
Faust. Burgess wants it. You can see it in his eyes. He wants the ball. There it goes. Good tap away by Allman. Out to Reddick. Down the middle. And he gets it that time.
Well, I'll tell you, he makes up for that last miss by making a tough shot. He missed a gimme before. There he makes a tough runner in the middle of the lane. Wow. Well, I thought Allman got away with one right there. I thought they were going to call Allman for coming over the back. I'm kind of surprised Burgess isn't touching the ball. I'd make sure he had it this whole overtime period if I'm Great Valley. He took steps. He took steps. Sure did.
He completed the step before the dribble.
Here's the play by Davey Allman. Got to give him a lot of credit. Oh, I don't know. I thought he got away with one there, but they didn't call it. Nice play by Reddick right there. As again, he misses the easy one and makes the tough one.
Paul Jerome wants to talk it over right now with the Patriots. 1:32 to go in overtime. Pottstown up by 2, 51-49. Ooh, baby, hope you're enjoying this game here. The District 1 Championships on PCTV. This reminder, this game brought to you under rights granted to PCTV by District 1 of the PIAA. Any use of the pictures, descriptions, video, or audio portions without the express written consent of PCTV is prohibited.
My good buddy Randy Hurlier on here that time. He looks like he just went 15 rounds. He must be bobbing and weaving over there on the stands.
If Pottstown wins, their next opponent will be the 3rd seed from District 2. That's this Monday. And the game will be held within District 1. As we mentioned, it might be here. If they lose, they're going to play the 2nd seed from District 4, March 11th. And I want to check something here in my PIAA guidelines real quick here.
Well, this is a battle of wits right now. Composure. Got to be poised. You can't make any bad turnovers.
Yeah, I was right. They will play the 2nd seed from District 4. That game may or may not be held within District 1. It might be a traveling game, but that remains to be seen. We won't find out till Sunday. 1:15 to go. Pottstown up by 2, and I think they're going to hold it.
Well, they got to play cat and mouse right now. Great Valley needs to score. Pottstown doesn't need to score any more points.
Smith right down the middle, right into the arms of Burgess. He
Great play.
He looked for Savage.
Yep. I think he should have shot that time.
Yes.
He was a little too unselfish.
He had it. So now it's D time.
They're going to play the zone right now. They're going to play the 3-2 zone.
Beasley guarding Morant. Dives for the ball. Big steal by Beasley. Oh, baby.
That's Aaron Beasley, I'll tell you.
What hustle.
1 minute you hate him, the next minute you love him. He makes a bad turnover. Next he comes up with a big steal. Huge steal. There's a foul on Morant.
Somebody forgot to tell Aaron they were in the zone.
Well, he was playing deny. He was going all over the place. Now he can really go up there and help his team if he can sink these 2 shots. But Paul Girone's going to ice him a little bit with a timeout.
And Paul Girone is showing more emotion now than he has the whole game. He was not very happy with that call or with the fact that the steal took place, and he's letting his players have it.
Well, he's not. He's not complaining about the officiating. He's mad at his team.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Well, here we got press row right down here, Mark. We got all kinds of pens and papers and things are going. We're making notes all over the place here.
We'd like to thank George Ortliff, the AD down here at Norristown Area Senior High School. He's very accommodating. Also thanks to Francis Winterbottom, the game manager for District 1 for this championship game. They're a great bunch of guys to work with.
And I'm glad you were able to get the crack crew out there and fix that little problem with the circuit board. All of a sudden we went black. I'm thinking, what in the world is going on here?
Well, that doesn't usually happen. It's happened in the past every now and then, but we lost about, I guess 2 minutes in the second quarter, in the first quarter, second quarter. Thank God for our generator that we got down at our good friends down at Pottstown Honda. And that saved us more on one occasion.
Ooh, pressure shot by the senior. He's got some college scouts in here checking him out. There's people from Delaware State, St. Francis, Virginia Tech. There's all kinds of scouts here checking these marquee players out. Burgess, Smith, Savage, Beasley. Ooh, a three can tie it. A three can tie it.
25 seconds to go.
Get in his face, get in his face.
Almost a steal by Smith. Morant, you want to give it to Burgess. There it is. What's he going to do with it? Wasn't even close. Allman's fouled. Foul's on Faustin. That's 5 on him.
Well, Davey can ice it almost here. If he can make one out of these two, if he makes one out of two, he's going to ice it for the Trojans.
I thought Faust had 5. Apparently not.
There's the big steal right here. Look at Aaron. He gets down and dirty, keeps the presence of mind not to travel, finds Reddick. Biggest shot in Dave Allman's career right there. The biggest shot in that young sophomore's career. Pottstown can smell it now. They can smell the roses.
Smith! And they'll hold
Ball
it.
Game.
They'll hold it. Oh, baby.
Unbelievable. What a game.
Pottstown wins the
basketball
District 1
game.
championship.
What a game.
53-49. Great come from behind win.
What a ball game. What a ball game.
Kenny giving Dell a big hug there.
And these guys have been together for 4 years. You know, you got to feel something for these guys, I'll tell you. You got to feel something for them.
Pottstown is not used to playing catch-up. They haven't been behind that much all season long, and boy,
and the
came
young
back, they
sophomore,
didn't break.
Davey Allman, came of age here tonight, Mark. He chipped in with 8 big points, had some big rebounds, and that big foul shot at the end.
Okay, we'll be back with the wrap as they tear down the net here at Norristown. For 15 years, Pottstown Subaru has been serving the community with dedication to customer satisfaction. Pottstown Subaru stocks the complete line of dependable Subarus, as well as economical, fuel-efficient used cars. Our sales staff will take that extra care to ensure your complete satisfaction. And count on our service department for dependable service after the sale. Sales, service, and Subaru, the combination you can count on, only at Pottstown Subaru of Limerick.
For a great selection of hoagies and steak sandwiches, come to Center City Steaks. Right now, we're offering 2 large plain pizzas for only $10.84. If you're looking for something a little different, try our Stromboli. For your convenience, we offer a fast and efficient takeout service. And when you don't feel like making the trip, give us a call. We deliver. Center City Steaks, Gennardi Shopping Mall, Spring City, 948-4767.
Come on, lick my face. They're watching. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Do it again.
Hello. I won't talk and I won't sing without my bird seed.
I'm swinging on a cage, just swinging on a cage. Hi there, look at me, look at me.
Get a load of these guys.
Quit staring, they hate that.
This is not funny. This is embarrassing. I want my mama.
Some slick outsiders are dumping on our community. They keep telling us we need an incinerator to take care of our local trash. But in less than 1 week at their proposed facility, they could burn all the trash Pottstown produces in a year. The existing Pottstown landfill could serve our local needs for 10 years or more if they stop burying trash from everywhere else. These folks keep saying there's nothing hazardous about trash incinerators, but our local doctors are concerned for our health. And listen to what those fellows' own paid consultant had to say about incinerators.
I probably wouldn't be wild if it was going in my backyard, frankly.
For 17 years, Michael Perrate & Company has provided excellent service for homeowners in the Pottstown area. All of our products are custom designed and fit to size. We offer siding in a variety of colors. Our patio doors and replacement windows are of the highest quality with great energy savings and maintenance-free results. Since we do all of our own work, we guarantee you'll be happy with our quality. Michael Perrate & Company. Let us make your home beautiful.
We're talking right now with three players that have put in a lot of hard work all season long. It's culminated in the District 1 championship. Aaron Beasley with that big steal at the end of the ball game. Aaron,